It's genius. It's not all that often when I come up with these genius ideas, but I do come up with genius ideas from time to time. This isn't my first one. Well, I had one genius idea. That was really not good.
The trouble with loyalty to a cause is that the cause will always betray you.
What are we talking about today? Are we talking about the Zohan winning in New York? Fuck no. That's not just quite funny yet. It's not going to be really worth talking about till he wins. Then it's going to be worth talking about. That shit's going to be funny. Are we talking about Iran and Israel? No. That. As far as I'm concerned, that's over. Donald Trump said it's over. So it's over now. They're going to we have ceasefire, and they're going to fucking go stand in opposite corners until they can admit that they were wrong and come back and give each other a hug and a kiss and say I love you, right? So this is what we're doing. And until all the rockets start flying again, ain't got shit to talk about there. You want to know what I want to talk about today? This is kind of old. This is like a week old stuff, but I just kind of like got into it today and like actually looked at what's going on because it was something that kept hitting my radar, but I was like, I'm kind of talking about World War III. Like I can't pay attention to the fucking WNBA right now. But I want to pay attention to the WNBA right now because I actually watched a video on the whole situation. Right? So I think the WNBA is in season. I think that it's ripe and it's going on. Now I don't know where the fuck they are in the season. And this is kind of what's funny about this, is because I don't watch I like sports. I watch a lot of sports. I don't fucking watch the WNBA. Why the fuck would I? Why would I want to watch the NBA? WNBA, it sucks. I don't even like the NBA. I don't like basketball. I think basketball is a shit sport. So I certainly don't give a fuck about the WNBA. But you know what I do care about? Caitlin Clark. I love Caitlin Clark because Caitlin Clark is just an amazing story. I did a whole video on it previously. You can go watch that shit if you want to. But if you don't know about Caitlin Clark, you gotta fucking look at Caitlin Clark, man. She's actually good. I've actually watched some of her playing. She's very good, right? She's one of those girls who said, I like playing basketball. I want to be a basketball player. And she learned how to play basketball. She didn't like say I want to be in the NBA and so I want to play like NBA players. She said I want to be a basketball player. I'm a girl. I play like this, and she fucks them up. She's great. She's really good. And she's brought to the league everything that they've always bitched about not having. Notoriety and some sort of fucking recognition, and she's certainly getting money, right? She's getting a lot of money. She's got big deals, and all these fucking other girls hate her. Every one of them. And it's like, she's your golden ticket, you dumb fucks. She's how you get what you want. But they hate her. And they're trying to hurt her to the point where she can't play anymore. And this is what I know about the WNBA, right? Caitlin Clark. I know Sophie Cunningham. That's another name that I know it because it's written down, but I'm terrible with names, so I'm learning it. Sophie Cunningham. I know Angel Reese because she's hysterical. And I know the Indiana Fever, because that's what that's team Caitlin plays on. That's all I know about the NBA. I don't know fuck else. I know other names like Sue Bird because Sue Bird, Larry Bird. I love Larry Bird. I don't know if Sue Bird is somehow related to Larry Bird. Might be his daughter. I don't fucking know. But I know Sue Bird. It's just the name. I don't know a fucking thing about her except she don't like Caitlin Clark. Because she's fucking retarded. And I know sort of science or whatever the fuck her name is. Some other chick that also doesn't like Caitlin Clark. And looked like a fucking retard. Because when she got to play against Caitlin Clark made her look like a fucking high school kid playing against a fucking LeBron James. So she was kind of like, well, I guess she's kind of good. That's why I only know roughly the sounds that make up her name. Thornathani or something like that. I don't know. There's T in it. I don't know. But like that's all I fucking know about the WNBA. Because I only care about the social ramifications of it all. But I'll tell you this. I am also the WNBA's golden ticket. I can tell these ladies how to get everything they want in life. You want to be a billionaire? You want 40, 50, 100, 200 million dollar contracts thrown your way, girls? You want real fucking money? You want Steph Curry money? I'll tell you how you do it. Now look, y'all don't like Caitlyn for whatever reason. And you gotta poke her in the fucking eye and then push her down and all this shit. Fine. If you got and the refs are like, I don't know, I didn't see it. Apparently they poke the refs in the eye too. They're walking around going, what happened? What happened? Everybody stop. Everybody stop. I don't know. Alright, go walk it off. Like, the refs just let all this violence fucking happen on the court. If you want to do that, fine. Here's the thing. There happens to be another sport out there wherein the players attack each other while they're playing the game. Right? And then at some point, a fight breaks out. Right? And the refs break it up, but they let it go for a couple seconds. And then the players go off and they go into their boxes and they sit for a couple minutes and then they come back out and play. Right? If you bitches want to fucking hurt each other, then fine. You're going to have people who can actually make shots and who are actually there to play the fucking game. And then you're going to have people who are there to try and knock out the people who are the good players. And then you're going to have people who then will go after the people who hurt the other players. Like Sophie Cunningham. Everybody's already calling her a fucking enforcer. Just marry the WNBA and hockey. I mean, seriously, if the league wants to let these bitches literally fucking fight each other on the goddamn court, put up penalty boxes, motherfucker. You think tickets aren't gonna sell when they let the girls fight for a couple seconds? When all the other girls don't jump in anymore, they hold everybody back. Let them go at it for a minute. Like, dude, I would be into the WNBA if there was fighting, like in hockey. Man, and I thought I was going to this fight and a WNBA game broke out. Dude, this is gold. Motherfucker, you assholes could have billion-dollar contracts if you're fighting each other in the middle of the court. And then you gotta go sit, each player has to go sit in a box for a couple minutes. And you only have 4 players or whatever. Like that. Dude. I'd be fine with y'all setting up goalies. Have 1 player each team that just stands under the hoop. That could be Angel Reese's position. She can just catch her own rebounds over and over again. Like that could be her thing. Just get it until it goes in finally, girl. I don't care if it takes you a minute and a half. Just keep bouncing it back up there. You have goalies. Man, you marry the WNBA and the NHL. it'll be bigger than the fucking football. Like, who wouldn't watch that? Seriously. I mean, it's genius. These girls are sleeping on everything that could make them money. Well, Sophie Cunningham figured it out. She, I guess in that same game, fucking took the girl that poked her in the eye and fucking head slammed her ass into the ground. I'm like, damn, alright, cool. And like, you know, they pop up fighting and shit, and she's like still holding on to her ass like, I'll fuck you up. And I'm sitting here going, feels like hockey. This is fun. I'm fine with it, man. Anytime there's a flagrant foul on the one side, well, we'll just ignore that. And then when there's a flagrant foul back, well, as long as it's on the first person, then that's fine. They're fighting. This is hockey. This is WNBA, man. This is what we do. Like, dude, it's genius. It's not all that often when I come up with these genius ideas, but I do come up with genius ideas from time to time. This isn't my first one. Well, I had one genius idea. That was really not good. It was back when I had a sponsor, and I was selling the CBD stuff, and I was like, because we were going to sell vapes, and I was like, do you think that they could make a vaporizer that would be like shaped like a gun? And she's like, well, like, how would it all work? And I'm like, well, you know, like the cartridge would slap in like a magazine, right? And then the trigger would make the vaporizer work, right? And then the cylinder, you know, the barrel would be the vaporizer, right? I'm like, that, right? And she's, she goes, well, where would you hit it from? And I'm like, duh. And she's like, Andy, no, we can't sell that. I'm like, oh, well, yeah, but that would be cool. I was like, well, you think they could just make me one? She's like, no, nobody's going to make that. And I don't think that the WNBA is going to take my idea either. But tell me I'm wrong.